How?
I don't know. I like made sure no one was by me, and then I guess that fly must have like came over and fucked my shit up.
I was like, I fucked that slug thing, that big humongous dude up.
Ringing my bell.
I rang mine too, but I lost my piece, so I'm getting salty. There you are. But I just loaded you. Ugh. Do 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 do.
Alright, folks.
Oh, let's make sure you have your password on. Do 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 do. This is personal.
Personal.
Hey, look it. There's a body right here.
I know I took it last time.
Oh, I need your help. Touch my.
Fuck you. Fucking give you up,
I
bitch.
can do it. Get this soul sucker. Ah, something came up behind us. Oh, that's a person. Dude, you dedicated to me, aren't you? You see how much he was dedicated to my ass, dude? He just kept
Yeah.
going.
He's like, I remember you.
Okay, where's that one fly that got you for me? Not seeing it.
My soul.
Right,
You got me, man.
I'm gonna go fuck this guy up again.
Oh, he came behind you.
Oh,
He jumped off your roof. Ah, he's sucking my soul. Only on weekends. Oh, was that a DLC? That was just trying to grab you the DLC, huh?
we can go to the DLC already. You remember that blue pebblet we got?
Don't remember.
In your items list, go to your key. Oh, I don't have it. But yeah, it's that weird blue pebble thingy that we got. That makes it so we have access to DLC. I tried. I take like no life off of them. Open this gate. I'll make it a shortcut. Remember, at the very top of the stairs, there's a hunter. And there should be chests around here. two of them, if I remember right.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Hunter? Woo! Ah, this Hunter's determined to get me. She ran me to a dead end. Haha, bitch, sucked you out. Run! Don't get hit by those arms. Told you not to get hit by those arms, buddy. No matter how good you're doing, don't stand in front of her. Ooh! Dodge, motherfucker, dodge! Ooh, I almost died. I almost died. I almost died. There's a chest upstairs.
Scared bitch.
Sinister's upstairs. You're like, I'm joking, I'm scared.
Blue elixir.
Stop falling, bitch. I chased her all the way down the stairs.
I have a key of some sort. What's that for?
Yeah, it's for the boss room.
This is a pretty short one, huh?
Yeah, this place is. Time consuming, remember? She always warps.
Alright. Did he fall?
No, I rolled. It's faster.
I thought I knocked you down. I was like, let that be a lesson.
I don't remember if there was a chest in here, I don't think so.
When the red moon hangs low, the line between man and beast is blurred. And when the great oars descend, a woman will be blessed with a child. Oh, creepy. He's probably talking about the ending. Remember where the fucking... that weird octopus thing comes from the sky, you can fight it too.
Yeah, that's the DLC.
Remember I murked this guy?
Hey, hey, hold on, did it pop up? What the hell? There's usually a symbol over here. Why isn't it popping up? For summoning. Oh well. Who's at my door?
You sitting here knocking?
I didn't hear nothing, I'm sorry. Ow, you fucking bitch! Did you twist your foot on my fucking toe?
I'm trying to lift it up again.
It was on the corner. What an evilness you are.
Really? Those are your fries.
Come on, man.
I can't get in. You have to jump.
I'm trying to summon another person.
Oh shit, you can walk through the fog? I thought you were stuck in there like I was stuck out of here.
Yo, I was like, I was trying to walk by you. I was like,
That's funny. My bad. As soon as I moved, you stepped out of the way. I was like, oh. it looked like you were perfectly stuck in the fog like me. I was like, oh. I was like, you can't. You're stuck. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, how mean of me.
asshole.
Use your letter real quick.
No.
Now.
Whoa. You can go. They got a cage for you now at their house.
I could crawl out.
So if I get irritated and I have to send you over there, they got a cage for you.
I'm a schoolboy. Look at me, I'm a schoolboy.
Did you turn off the password?
No, not at all. No, yeah, I did. I did.
Alright,
I thought I did.
Dinner.
that's perfect because that gives me time to smoke a cigarette while I wait for this guy. For this guy. Or this girl.
Or the shim.
So, so
Or
sexist.
whatever it is, because people get so butthurt about who they are, even though God gives them a penis. Or them.
Yeah, which is weird. You lagged hard. They were closed.
They were?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I can barely hear you wherever you're at. You're like, his are red though. Oh, in the sunlight, mine look pink. Never mind. Is that your chicken? What is it? Chicken? Huh? Smoking a cigarette, then we fight this nigga. Do you think that guy's symbol will be back to where it originally was?
What, computer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
cause we
been there
so.
always.
No, but after he dies, can we resummon him from that spot?
I don't know. I think they're only here once, to be honest. No, but what I was saying is I'm like making a chick against a religion that I work with.
I can barely hear you. What? You're making a chick?
No. Okay, there's a Bible freak, and I'm like questioning her religion every day, and I could just see it on her face, the deep thoughts of what.
Careful, because I can get you fired. You're not supposed to talk about religion or question religion or anything with any concept
Oh,
of religion during a job.
they didn't do orientation till today, so if they
Yeah, I
did fire
understand.
me, it would have
Careful.
been. Yeah, I know. They brought that up today. They didn't say nothing like that, like I would be fired for that. But what they did say is just, understand that people are different and respect what they respect. And I was like, all right, cool.
They
But
look
the
at it
thing,
as discrimination, basically. That's what they look
yeah.
at it as.
No, but she likes it. I mean, I'm not like, we're not like getting in a heated argument or nothing. And the people around us like to hear about both sides.
But when it comes down to Bible thumpers,
Sure.
I just have bacon all over my babe. When it comes to Bible thumpers, you always gotta remember the reason Bible thumpers are Bible thumpers because they refuse to do their research because they don't want to believe the truth.
In my belief that
He's on your good.
religion is a type of mind control, man,
Religion is
to
a cult.
keep
It's
people
the oldest
straight.
cult. It's the oldest cult in the world.
They're just like, oh, let's make a book, and then maybe these people will actually follow the rules of the book, or they'll go to
They,
hell forever.
they didn't make the book. They just chose what they wanted to believe out of the book.
Then who made the book?
That's the
Hmm?
that's the question. You
Man,
don't you
in my opinion, man, it's just an opinion, man.
Man didn't make book. It was found in the Sea of the Dead. It was found in the dark or the Dead Sea, whatever the hell it's called.
That's if you believe that.
No, that's really where it came from. There's facts on it. That's one thing when it comes to beliefs, you gotta look at the facts. And it was a scroll. It wasn't a book. It was literally a
How do
scroll.
you...
And the scroll was not in English, so people transferred it, or what's that word when people turn things to English?
Translate.
Yeah, people translated it to the way they wanted it to believe it as. And there's certain stuff in that fucking scroll that people didn't want other people know about. They chose what they wanted to put in this Bible. They took bits and parts of this story out through the Bible. That's why the Bible is all over. It makes no sense a lot.
But the Dead Sea Scrolls are Jewish religions.
Yeah, and so is Jesus.
Manuscripts.
No. You're thinking that there's multiple Dead Sea Scrolls. You even know what the Dead Sea is, right?
No, like, what sea scroll are you talking about so I could Google it?
Just Google where the Bible originally came from. They'll tell you straight up. Well, you gotta name which kind of Bible, though. There's multiple Bibles.
Okay, which one are you talking about?
All of them are off the same thing. All of them are based off the exact same scroll. They just pull out whatever they want. It's like... Oh, I'll explain it. It's like reading a story and picking what part you like of the story, what character you like, and then going off of that instead of the whole story itself. And we don't know the exact transportation of it, because still to this day, we don't speak that language, we just assume. And it's been passed around and changed so many times that you don't know what's true. Religion is a cult.
We'll
The Bible
for the
that
fans
sets
to decide.
the Bible that sets the Dead Sea Scroll, all that was never ever based off of a cult. Was never based off of that stuff. It was based off of facts of what happened in the past. People want to turn shit like that into a cult. People want to turn it into beliefs and stuff.
How do
Just
you know
just
if
like-
they didn't fuck
just
with
like-
that? And
Just like, geez, that's what cults do. That's what churches do.
but how do you not know if
Yeah.
that person was actually mentally ill back then because they didn't have the technology or
Because the
knowledge
same
we do
stories are
now?
found all over the world. Like, for example, this happened on this half of the world, but the same thing happened on the other half of the world. They just have different names. And here's a perfect example. Jesus. This is touchy to a lot of people. Everybody sits there and portrays Jesus as white. If you talk to other people, everybody will sit there and do all this shit. You gotta put facts together. Where did Jesus originate from? Where was Jesus born? Where did he come from? Jesus was Muslim. People need to just understand it and accept it. Not sit there and try to change the facts so your beliefs are different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if they
But
can't
that's
accept Jesus as Muslim, then they need to stop worship. And it's
This is
stupid.
what I'm saying. Like, you know how many times the Bible's been rewritten by man? That's all I'm saying.
That's why I'm saying it's a cult.
This is
Like,
what I was
that's what
trying
I'm-
to explain to the girl that I work with, that the Bible has been rewritten before. You know what I mean?
You gotta tell her to read all the Bibles. There's more than one Bible, different religions, different races, this and that, and they all speak of the same thing, just different names. You gotta put all the Bibles together and read them anyways to get the true fact out of it. You can't read half of a story and be like, okay, I believe this fact.
So
can't
have
do
you
that
read
shit.
the whole Bible?
I ran through a few. I read the actual full-on Bible.
A few. So what is a full-on Bible?
Our Bible that we got here, I've read. I've looked into some of the Muslims. I looked in all different races on their beliefs. All different. And it all comes down to, legitly, anybody with common sense that got knowledge will tell you the same thing. Religion's a cult. Our beliefs, if you believe in God, you believe in this, you shouldn't have to be in a cult to believe it. You shouldn't have to prove a church that you believe in this or that. Like when you want to get your kid baptized, half of these churches around the world will be like, oh, you got to be dedicated to our church for so long before we allow baptism, which ain't right. You don't sit there and, oh, we're going to bless you and give you rebirth and do all this shit, but you got to be part of our church. That's not what it's about. That's just using it. That's a fucking cult.
Be part of your church. I thought it was a commitment you make with God.
Your commitment to God has nothing to do with your church. Your commitment to God has to do with you and yourself and your act. It has nothing to do with church. You can worship your God. You can pray to Him on a daily basis, in your own heart, in your own home. Not sit there in Bible study and sitting there, oh, and then going back on what's all preached. Churches have nothing to do with your religion or what you believe. Well, religion, but has nothing to do with you believe. That's what drives me nuts about half these people. You could be the best person in the world, do the best justice, never do anything bad, and it's because you don't go to church, people are gonna be like, you're gonna go to hell. No, it's not how it works. Huh? Yeah, see, she believes that church is satanic. It's bullshit. And then all these people, if you ever notice, half the people that go to church have sinned, and they fucking have so much regret that they try to get forgiveness. And it just doesn't work like that. Church has nothing to do with what fucking God thinks it says of you. It's your actions. It's what you do. You can't just go to a church and say, "Oh, this and that." And that. It's a church. It's a cult. It's a fucking chapel.
The light,
not worship.
goodness.
Yeah, and that's what it is. That's what it's all based off of. Is the difference between right and wrong and good and evil, not what culture you are, what church you go to, what religion you do.
It's hard to say that, back then, what was witchcraft? Because everything was considered witchcraft. But I'm Native American, so the stuff I was doing, not me, but the stuff my ancestors were doing, were considered witchcraft. You get what I'm saying?
Anything that, back in the day, anything that they, if you wore a different color and they didn't like it, it was considered a sin. You had to wear the same clothes as all that. You had to be just like everybody else.
True.
We're still like that today. People judge people for not being the same.
Mm-hmm.
And then another thing when it comes down to judging, straight up, judging is a bad thing to do. Judging is a sin, right? So why do every other church out there sit there and judge between churches? They're being contradicting on everything. You know what I mean? Shouldn't have competition to judge, and you shouldn't have to worry about any of that shit. But yeah, religion is just a big old twisted mess. I'd rather help my people out, do good, all this, than go to fucking church and not be good. The time that I sit in church, I can be doing the same shit somewhere else. Have you ever went down the street before and there's homeless people? Here's a crazy example that this is how I think God communicates through us, not through a fucking church. If you ever go down the street and there's homeless people, and you see that homeless person begging for change, and not a thought in your mind, you don't want to give him change, nothing. But then you see a homeless person, and your gut's telling you, hey, I should give him change. This thing through your mind, hey, I should give you change, and you think about it all the time. Have you ever had that feeling? Have you ever went through that?
When if I have the extra change and I'm right next to him, I usually give it to him.
Alright, here, let's change it up. Alright. You give this one homeless person change, and you think about it later with regret, but you give this other homeless person change, and you have no regret. Have you ever had that feeling?
Yeah.
Because what was a good deed was a good deed because that one person was going to do good things. If that other person was a bad deed, which is doing bad things, your body already told you, your mind, everything that tells you what you did bad and what you did, what not to do, what to do. And you got to listen to that. You got to listen. You just got to listen to that kind of shit. You just don't go based off of wants. You got to actually listen to your body. Listen to yourself, inner self.
I don't.
Like, I've ran across homeless people that are, like, there's this one homeless guy, dude, straight up, he had a sign, he says, I ain't gonna lie, I need change for a beer. You remember that, babe? And then I fucking died, and I'm like, dude, you didn't lie, you fucking telling the truth, here's some bucks. I had no regret. And I've had it where I gave fucking people money, and I had regret like no other. Then we go get food or something, and this motherfucker's sitting sleeping by a bar fucking with a big old bottle, didn't do nothing good with his fucking money, you know? There's just, you just gotta feel your, there's a gut feeling that tells you this stuff, you just gotta listen.
Yeah.
I'm here, Jojo. They ring my big bell, you gotta ring your little bell.
I gotta go back to my home tutor's dream real quick.
Alright,
Put
level up.
me at it put me in the DLC.
No, that one puts you in another map, not the DLC, I don't think. There's only 2 ways in the DLC.
Yeah, it's that big thing where you stand on, and then the arm comes in and grabs you. And then remember that
Yeah.
there's a door behind that? Well, for me,
Yeah.
after that boss fight, the door is open.
Oh yeah, so it just led back. Now you have to grab all the vocal cords, basically. We gotta find more paths, more ways to go. But yeah, one thing I don't believe in JoJo's churches, 100%.
I just don't like. What I was trying to get at is like a lot of times in the Bible, there's strict rules that they want you to follow by to be a good, better person. And I understand that, but don't you think that's kind of a form of brainwashing?
No. Some people gotta be spelt out what's good, because some people are just not smart enough to understand that. Teaching people good, there's something right and wrong, it's not brainwashing. Telling people to do bad things for pretend it's for good reasons, that's pretty much brainwashing. The Bible don't really tell you what you do, you gotta decide yourself. You gotta actually read it. It just tells you stories.
I know. You gotta remember, my grandma's a hardcore Catholic.
Catholic, Christian. It's funny because when I tell people, they'll be like, what's your religion? I say I don't have one. They keep calling me, what's your Catholic called?
Atheist?
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I'm not atheist because I believe in God. I just don't have no religion. And they're like, what? How's that work? And I'm like, I have a way different belief than all you guys. Like, way out there, way different. I believe in there's a God. There's an Omega that created our universe. And also I believe in aliens and all that shit too. Half of the fucking things that came to this earth that we claim as gods weren't gods. They're just higher power extraterrestrials that knew more, and we considered them as God because they had fucking all these abilities that we'd never even seen or heard of. Straight up. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of these Bible thumpers don't want to believe that there's life beyond this world too. And that makes no sense. That's like saying that there's only one breed of fish in the ocean. There's fucking life all over this whole galaxy. Is that good, babe boy?
Come on, I'm trying to find a good weapon to put on my shit. Huh? Probably. I'm on the way, Bluntman.
Alright. I got one person here with me.
Moonside Lake, right? Oh no,
I,
fuck.
I don't know.
No, it's the wrong one. It's the one before that. Okay. Yeah. Damn it. My bad, Blunt. It's probably Dallas.
Blue Black Guitar. That's this guy's name.
Racist. Go lay down.
Blue Black Pink Guitar.
PPL Matt. PPL Matt.
Do you think, babe, if every single person in this world did a good deed, or doing good deeds, no one would be angry, have a reason to be angry, and everybody would be more happier? Because everybody would be doing good deeds. A lot of people don't like to do good deeds because they expect something in return.
Yeah, but a lot of people are always hateful and shit like that. If you're doing good in life, they feel like they have to be better.
You don't let that get to you.
I'm not saying it gets to me. I'm just saying that's how people are.
There's a lot of people like that. If you notice, our world's filling up with more fucking negativity and hatred than it is good. It's getting worse.
It's gonna be one big ass
Wars.
war with ourselves.
Civil War.
And then boom, aliens. And then boom, we're dead.
Dude, I believe extraterrestrials would have came down a long time ago, but they say that they see that we have such problems with our own race. We're so racist, we're fucking sexist, we're fucking everything, dude. Human race has some serious problems, and if an alien came down, we would probably kill it because we're so fucking racist. We'd be fucked up to it. They
Hang
couldn't.
that, hang
They
that gray
couldn't.
nigger.
Well, yeah, they couldn't even fucking. They couldn't live among us because if they lived among us right beside us, fucking people would be fucked up.
Like,
It's just, it's not right, dude. We're fucked. We're a fucked
have
up
you ever
fucking
fucked
branch
an
of people.
alien? I
They would
haven't
tie them
yet.
up. They'd be like, "Give us. This is our planet." Oh, blah blah blah. You know how people are.
I'd be like, show me your vagina. Joking.
I welcome anything on this planet. That's not bad.
Dang, I was just gonna say that's fucked up.
If it's not bad and it
You're
does
gonna invite
better
some
for
Thanos, nigga.
no, if it's not bad for the planet or anything like that, I don't care who comes down.
I'm by the bow. Wait. Shh.
Oh yeah, I rang
Shh.
it. I'm just been sitting here.
Watch out, baby. Watch out. Watch out. Up, 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 up.
This guy's sitting there like an L.
Come here,
Snuff
boobies.
it. Oh, I got a headache.
This is gonna be my last one. I
Wee wee.
No, you know, yell at me. What, Bubbles? Oh, he got me, he got me, he got me, he got me.
I beat the shit out of him too, they didn't do nothing.
No.
I was beating the fuck out of him too, and he didn't do nothing.
That's fucked up. Fuck. I had 7, now I got fucking 4.
He took that many?
No, he only took 5. I was just joking. I was wanting you to feel like a dick for a second.
I got a lot.
My
I
fucking
think
tip is no longer there because of you, Bluntman.
I have a good
I'll go straight to
20,
you.
20 something on the side. I'm at the bell.
Yeah?
I'm at the ginger bell.
Yeah. Stay open. There's 10K. There's like 10K. 10K after challenge. Mm-hmm.
Who put your sissy to me?
That's cool. Mm-hmm. Which
You get the password in? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Good boy. You got a test tomorrow, huh? Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, love you.
Gotta stay behind him and he won't hurt you. Oh, that was like a baby back itch.
Was that from the centipede?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh. Aruba.
Aruba. In that corner, there should be a spot. Get down, Dallas. No one loves you. Dallas, get down.
Don't point at me. I know what I'm doing. Oh, shut up, I'll slap you. He doesn't realize I already ran through this. Suicide is a must. Cat scratch fever. Let's burn these bitches down.
He missed his mat. He tried and slipped on it.
Yeah, I fucked him up. He didn't like that. Oh, I'm gonna die if I don't get out of there.
Get out of the roll, roll, roll. Roll your boat down the stream.
That was luck right there.
Oh, what?
Get rid of all these spiders first. Why is this retard just standing there?
Oh, fucking A. I know, what the fuck is he doing? He's pointing. He was just pointing at you. The fuck?
He died.
Did he die?
Yep.
He probably just does be a smartass.
What? Then the thing hits me with magic. I got lit the fuck up. There you go. You can go to bed if you want to, broski.
No, let's beat this boss. And I'm gonna hit the sack.
Alright.
I just like to lay down early.
Beat that D.
Hey, Blunt.
Yo.
Okay, so I'm getting that. You know how you told me about the fucking controller shit going on, to where like your dead zone, it makes you just go up or down randomly, like the sway.
Mm-hmm.
How do I fucking fix that?
You gotta lower it. Or increase your dead zone.
Increase it?
Yeah.
If it's doing it terribly, like you just put it up.
Yeah, you could just increase it. Increase your dead zone. When you put it way, 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 way down, it basically makes it so... It makes your toggles really hairy. It's basically what it is, so you barely touch them. And if it's too low, it'll start drifting on its own. If your controller joysticks aren't tight enough, so you have to turn it up more. So basically just turn it up to the point where it stops doing that.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because I was messing with the dead zone. Because it just started randomly making me sway terribly, like so bad. Just randomly, so. What is going on? So I was like,
Yeah,
shit.
if I turn mine down to like 1 or 0 on Call of Duty, I'll fucking, yeah, it'll make me point hardcore left or right on its own.
Yeah. It just got a little insane. It was pissing me off. I was like, 1 second, because this guy is talking to me. Because he gave me a bunch of fucking weapons and shit. I'm trying to talk to him and be nice. And, I'm like, shit, 1 second, dude, I'm sorry. My fucking sway on my controller is terrible. I gotta go talk to my buddy in the party really fast. I'll be back. And he's like, I'm just gonna leave. And I was like, alright, cool. You have a good one, man. He gave me like a fuck ton of weapons and shit.
He just got salty.
Yeah, a little salty. But he's like, you wanna play tomorrow or something? I'll just add you. And I was like, sure.
What?
So I added him. Wait, what?
Oh, this guy's sucking the soul out of her. How the hell did he do that? They were power panding him. Power panning this motherfucker, and somehow he breaks out of it and sticks his fucking tentacle in the top of my head.
God damn. Trying to get this shit. Get off!
Don't be in front of him. Are you still over there fighting, Jojo? I don't know why we didn't take the shortcut. Jump in the pool of death, because JoJo's muted.
Nah.
Jojo, no! Start screaming.
What?
I did too. Jumped in the pool of death.
Lion's
Ah.
Coraline's creepy as fuck.
You know, you're talking about Jimmy John's earlier, Blunt, so I got Jimmy John's.
One jump. I got one.
You're like, damn, I hate Jimmy John's so much, and I was like, you know what, Jimmy John's sounds kind of good right now.
Yeah, I tried that pickle barrel, bro.
Pickle Barrel, do they deliver?
Yeah,
Like actually delivery instead of Uber and shit and carry out?
yeah, yeah. They just won't deliver to me because I live too far away.